Ich heiße Daniel. Ich wohne in Wiston. Ich hasse einen Bruder.
My name is Daniel. I live in the deserts. I hate my brother.
Oh no.
I hate a brother.
Oh no. I was supposed to say my name is Daniel.
I live in the desert.
I live in Wiston. I have a brother. Lad, that's cool. Fuck you, lad. Fuck you,
Why
lad.
are you still speaking German there, though?
Yeah. Ich liebe dich, Deutschland von Hause, Götze! Hello, free content enjoyers. If you like our content for free, like scum, and you think we're going to see more content from us, but maybe even different styles of content, head over to patreon.com/What's Happening Pod. Bobby, what is on the Patreon?
We've got loads on the Patreon. We've got Patreon exclusive episodes that obviously people on the Patreon will only be able to see. We've got early access, so instead of seeing it on a Thursday, you'll see it on a Tuesday. We've got specials on there, and obviously you being a Patreon member, you can guide us on which way we should do our specials, what we should film, what we should do. And even if you don't want to watch the anything on the Patreon anyway, if you just like us in general and you want to support us, like look what the people at Patreon have done for us already.
Yeah.
We've moved studio
We like
real
money.
times.
We always like money, and more so when it's £4 a month. Patreon.com/What's Happening Pod.
See you over there. Bye.
Hello and welcome back. Episode 97 of the What's Happening podcast. Hope you've all
Good to see
been absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
It's been a little while since we've actually had the chance to record. We had a few things to sort out.
Danny's had cancer.
And his hair grew back perfectly to wig, actually.
As far as I'm aware, I haven't. I'd like to not even potentially manifest that, Gary. Thank you. So,
Do you reckon Charles is dying then?
see, you never hear of a royal dying of cancer, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll get into that in a sec. But we haven't been here for a few weeks,
Yeah.
so it's good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you for joining us once again. We are back. We are better than ever before.
Yes.
Not quite sure how yet, but we will be.
We'll get there.
We will be.
But back to Charles. I think, right, on a personal level, I think it might kill him, me.
Do you reckon?
Because, I don't know, was it the Philip? He had cancer. He looked like fucking death warmed up in a microwave.
He died months before it was announced. And it was just a tactic.
He's on strings.
You were just taking him up,
Yeah.
putting a suit on him,
Little
dragging him down
fucking
the aisle.
Geppetto, just like that. Fucking strings everywhere. He was finished. He had like bamboo shoots in his kecks, but as he banded.
100%, lad. I've never seen someone's skin look like you could flick it and it peels off the face
It looked like leather.
Yeah, honestly.
I think it could kill him because they've never announced when a royal's had cancer or anything like that. Like it was like announced.
Didn't he announce when the Queen was sick and then she died virtually
She
straight
died,
away?
yeah.
But I don't know. They didn't even say. They just said, "Oh, she's sick," and then did she die of cancer as well?
I don't know.
I don't know what she died.
But I'm
I think
sure-
she just died of being a fucking little nonce.
I could possibly be wrong, but I'm sure it was Prince Philip who died of cancer, and then it was only after he died where it was
They
like,
said
"Oh, he
this
had
is the reason
cancer."
why. Yeah,
So
yeah,
why
yeah.
are they now
Yeah.
announcing it? So I just do it.
Did you see someone on Twitter said Prince Charles's regular king reminds them of when David Moyes took over United?
Yeah. I also
So
seen
funny.
another one go fucking hold off on them new notes, lad.
I seen someone else say, I hope he doesn't die, because then that means we're only two people off getting this little Joffrey looking cunt in. And who's the little kid, lad?
Yeah, George.
Yeah.
George, lad.
yeah.
Imagine George is the king, lad.
I reckon that like, that'd either be boss or he'd be like,
Who's George? Is that Kate's son?
Yeah,
the one,
The oldest
William's
one.
son,
the
yeah,
one
yeah,
who looks
yeah.
like he kills cats and they
Yeah.
bury him.
So
for it.
it's always the eldest in the family, like the lineage. So obviously Charles is the firstborn of the Queen Elizabeth. Then William's the firstborn of Charles. Then George is the firstborn of William. So that's how it works.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Harry just got legs straight away. That's who's your secondborn. You're finished, aren't you?
Do you reckon that King Charles what isn't his dad, don't he? Do you reckon
Have you
that?
seen the horse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the horse thing, man, or whatever
yeah,
it is.
and lad, he is the ringer of that fella,
Yeah,
to
he
be
is,
fair,
like-
and looks nothing like William.
Yeah.
It's mad because William's starting to look like all the other royals
Yeah,
and how
yeah,
they all
yeah,
went
yeah,
down
yeah.
that route.
It's been a sad fall from grace for William. Now, have you seen pictures of
Yeah,
him when he was
lad.
like in his
Wow.
mid
Late
20s,
90s,
late
early
20s,
2000s, and he's looking like a stallion. And
lad,
now
he was a good
baldy
looking fella,
paedophile
lad.
now,
Good
lad,
looking
isn't he?
fella. Lad, he looks rough.
The thing is, like, I'm not a royalist at all. Like,
No,
I'm not
same.
interested in any way, shape, or form. But if he dies, I'm all for another bank holiday. Like,
So funny you say that, because that's what someone threw in our big chat. Someone threw a thing in, like, put the news article in, and it was people going, woohoo, new fucker, another bank holiday.
I'd lose my ma for a day off work, and I was swearing, not even out. If my ma was to go tomorrow to have a little cheeky Monday off in March, I'd be flying. Flying.
Do you reckon we won't get a bank holiday though? Because like
Does it get to a point where they go, listen, you can't have 362 days off this year, do you know what I mean?
like, all right. I don't know. Just because like, has he been long enough for them to be like?
But they
He's
can't
aren't that sad.
They can't just
Yeah.
be, I reckon you'd have the funeral off, and then I don't reckon...
Yeah.
I don't think, I think it'd be a one-off.
But yeah. Because
Like, you're off today because he's getting buried, but
they haven't done that with
today, it's not happening
They haven't
every
done
year.
that with the Queen, though, have they?
I don't know.
When
did
the
we get a
Queen-
day off
we
for the day
did-
she did? If they're gonna do it, I would imagine they do it more so maybe on her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
I don't know.
Queen
I
had
don't-
some rammers though, didn't he? Fucking Bohemian
Oh, man. We deserve a day off for her.
Ew!
We deserve Bohemian Rhapsody's like 4 tunes in one. We deserve the day off for it.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Jack's back.
It
Jack's
is.
back.
Jack's
Jack.
back with snacks. Jack.
Like a walking fucking Littlewoods catalogue there. North Face slippers, Nike socks, fucking...
Nothing
What's that
business.
coat? Mountain Range or something? What is it?
Are you going to sit in with us?
You gonna
Come
sit down?
on.
Why?
Do you know what would be funny, right? Sit down and say nothing.
Yeah, just...
Just be our first mute guest.
Tell lad.
We have McSean.
Just walk through the cameras like, 'cause if you kick something, I'll kill you. Fucking... Here he is. He's flying, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he did have flapjacks.
Oh, yes.
Winter spice. It's a Christmas flavoured flapjack.
Winter spice. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bobby's got a fucking pumpkin spice flapjack.
Lad, you can't get born with that, lad.
He's being laced in spice. He's going to be able to fan it.
He's just said to that, Jack. He went, if you've got flapjacks in the shop, grab me one. Winter spice flapjack.
That's hard,
listen to
horrible.
this, lad. It's a fucking mince pie flapjack. It says an oat cereal flapjack with vegan mincemeat.
Lad. What are you doing here, lad?
Christmas pumpkin flapjack. Who's turned the sign off? Well, Jack's just turned the fucking sign off. He's unplugged it. Thanks,
You're
Jack.
ruining everyone's day here, you know. Have you bought me that?
He's got you two of them. You're going to have to try it.
Yeah,
Am I drinking there?
Are we gonna... let's muck.
Yeah, guys.
It's a mukbang, is it?
Is that an over one?
Cherry bacon. It's even worse, lad. Like,
They're from a Tory
Just-
I just want to play flapjack.
Andy.
Like, listen, lad, I'm not even an ungrateful kid, lad. I appreciate it, but like, I don't really.
Not that you could be ungrateful for somebody getting you a mince pie flapjack.
A vegan mincemeat.
It's got my name on it, though.
Lad, I'm not even messing, right? If you fucking put that in a care package in Uganda to turn it down,
They're
it's like
sending it
no
back
time.
second class, lad.
Bro, they are terrible. Are we gonna muck?
Proud sponsors of the African Cup of Nations.
Who's just that, though?
Yeah, you can have one of them. I'm not going to let you eat the flapjacks, lad. There's a Nature Valley
No,
bar
I'm
as
good.
well.
I'm good. I'm not.
You're gonna have
11
to try
anymore.
some. Come on, let's have a food review episode. Come on.
Okay.
Are we gonna try this? We're gonna try this flapjack. Let me get the old.
Dead flies, innit?
You not smell it, let me
Bro,
smell
that
it, let me
smell
it.
that.
Let me
It smells
smell it.
like meat.
Let me smell it. Let me have a
Oh,
smell.
lad, it's-
Oh, I guess I
Am I tripping here?
Ah, lad, that doesn't smell. It smells like a roast.
Nah, that's...
That doesn't smell good, does
smells
it?
like PVA glue.
Yeah, and it's got
that's
that weird
weird, you know.
vinegary
Yeah,
smell
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
vinegar, yeah, lad. Yeah, that's vegan meat, that,
We having a
lad.
go?
Ah,
Snap me a little piece off.
That smells.
that's proper, like, lesbian food, that.
No. No.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Taste it, yeah.
Cherry Bakewell flapjack.
Look at how much he bit off. No wonder you don't know it. You didn't even taste
That's a
anything.
sick-
Go on then,
Six-year-old's
you have a
gone.
proper bite of that.
That's a, oh my god, that's a 6-year-old's gonna bite that.
You're horrible, you.
Oh no. Use the bag, I'm not biting that.
Have a go,
I'm
lad.
not biting that, lad.
I'm going to go and spit it in bin.
I got a bum.
I'm not biting that, lad.
Oh, lad, what the fuck is that, Jack? That's horrible.
Nope.
Smell it again. Lad, have a tip. Did you not even bite it?
No.
So what do you do? You
I
just
just
lick
I
it.
put my lip on it. Nah, that's nasty, that, you know
listen.
what that is.
It tastes worse than it smelled.
He's done that out of spite because we made it pay for it, because we didn't give him the business card to go. He's done that out of spite.
I'd
went
have
in
give
and
you
just
money and interest if you'd have got me a nice flapjack.
He's got a horrible gag reflex, Gary, as well. It's definitely good.
Smell it again.
No. He went in and just went to the fella, hey, have you got anything in the back that's been on the shelf for months, lad?
Lad, months, that is out of date.
Is
your date on it?
Jack's in the shop,
Okay.
do me a favour, give me your worst snacks.
Right, are we going to mukbang this one then?
Go on.
Right.
Berry Chakewell.
I mean, it smells a lot better. It smells like a cherry bakewell, would you believe? Get a whiff.
See this? This product is handmade by elves in our winter workshop and sizes may vary.
What does that mean, man? It just sounds like a sweatshop that's made sound festive.
Mad, that's what they call little Chinese kid elves now, innit? Oh, I feel
That
ill.
one's not bad.
I'll let you have that.
I
I'm not
still
really.
wouldn't. Not have a bite.
I'm not a massive
I
flat
still,
jack guy.
I still
lad.
wouldn't. I still would never buy him. Toe thanks, Jack. Means a lot.
I feel sick already.
I will flapjack Tom. Because
Nope. Not,
Do you know what's the, do you know what's the best, lads? Right?
You
I
like
love
this-
that. I don't like cherry bakewell. Do you know what?
I'm not eating them though. They are rank.
Do you know what? Like,
Me bag. I was going to use that as a bin bag when I got in.
That was worse than the fucking first one. That's
hobnob
disgusting.
flapjacks. Have you had them?
Loved them.
Oh, deadly.
Loved them with the
Chocolate.
lad.
You gotta see this. You gotta loved
Love
them.
Yeah.
Loved them.
Are you listening? Are you listening? Next time you go out and go to the shop.
Go out with. Go out with.
That is a terrible decision making, by the way. If you're asking for a
Do you know
flapjack,
what, though,
do
like-
not come back with a festive mince
there's
pie
nothing
flapjack,
worse,
lad.
though,
That's
right?
a terrible
The
idea.
cherry
like-
bakewell one was worse.
Like, I know.
Still in my teeth.
Like, if someone goes, what you want from the shop, and you go, surprise me. Like, it's a horrible situation to be put in. So you've got a surprise one with a
Surprise,
fucking
but
treat.
you fuck all. You
Yeah.
didn't give me an
So you're
answer.
either you go all out and get them something terrible on purpose,
Yeah.
but like, lad, that's just. That's
I didn't even
poor
say
decision
surprise me. I
making.
said the flapjack.
That felt spiteful.
Do you know, yeah, but a flapjack is just like a normal plain flapjack.
I
If
don't
I
understand-
wanted a festive one,
Yeah, I
which I've
would've
never even heard of.
specified.
I'd fucking
If he
have
would
to.
have wanted the roast dinner, he would have said roast dinner.
That was a disgusting
But
flapjack,
that's
that
my.
cherry
That used
bakewell
to be
one.
my
How
little
are they
routine.
making money? How are they even selling them, lad?
They're
The
not.
elves,
They're
lad.
not. That's
The elves, innit?
The elves are getting sex trafficked at the same time, lad. That's how the only way
Yeah.
they make money.
Made by
Got
our
the
elves,
elves doing
made in our
OnlyFans.
elves by a shipping container on the docks.
Got the elves doing live Jasmine on the side, lad.
But no, that used to be my little.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
I seen it on Sex Headlines.
But yeah, no, that used to be my little routine. I used to go to the shop over the road from work. I'd get a little pot of porridge, like the syrup infused, beautiful. And then I'd get the hobnob flapjack. Them flapjacks proper fill you up, I reckon. All the old. Oh, going for shit. See you in a bit, lad.
He's gone back to shops, got another festive baked
He's gone
flapjack.
to have a wank in the toilet in the studio.
Yeah, we've got another one here. A Rice Krispie squares. I'll eat this for you so that you know how it
This
is.
is proper
Why
like
the
primary
fuck-
school snack time, this, isn't it?
I know, lad. I haven't.
He's brought Nature
nothing.
Valley
Valley,
bars
oh.
back, but like just another normal plain.
Not a chocolate one or nothing.
No.
Oh,
What?
dry as.
I just proper fucking horse food, like.
Oats and honey.
He's the worst shop Joey ever.
Yeah, your
He is.
kid is like, he's adopted, isn't he?
I-
They're
I
like
feel like-
appalling decisions.
I feel like one of us was said something to upset him because there's no way you just do that to someone
you
for
can't
no
be-
reason.
No, that's an awful scan selection now.
That's like, it's paedophile behaviour, that.
Well, what are you doing today?
Well,
What are you doing today? Where are you going?
fucking
What's the POA?
all over the city, innit? Because it's Chinese New Year, innit? The kids wanted to go out, so like,
The chippy.
they've got, yeah, it's salt and pepper chicken for fucking, that's for tea.
Because it's Chinese New Year, we're getting them a new tracksuits to pair of Air Max.
No, there's all different things on throughout the day in town and all that. Like, obviously, Chinatown always have bits on, but they've got a display down on the Albert Dock. Apparently, like, there's some fucking dragon display in the water and all that. So the kids just want to get out the house and go and see a few bits. So
Fireworks now.
I don't, probably, I imagine. So, But I've been working loads lately. Like I'm doing like 2 hours overtime a day, and I've been in every Saturday for the last few weeks, and I've been gigging and stuff. So I've not been at home at all. Like the baby's getting pure separation anxiety from me at the minute. Like he's what?
Is it being boss?
It's being boss, yeah. The baby's like sobbing. He wakes up in the morning, shouts "daddy," and like just sobs because I'm not there. And that's what I feel a bit ala. So
Yeah.
I said to them today, like we'll definitely fucking. We'll do something yesterday. Because I felt guilty yesterday. I got home from work. I mean, like, how we going out? I was like, nah, the match is on. We'll leg them for the match. We'll leg them for the match. And then I was like, Liverpool match finished. And like, how we going out? I was like, nah, because it's fucking by Leverkusen Munich. And it's like first and second in the league. And I'm going to watch that. And she's like, it's German. I went, yeah, but I'm what?
No, so's your real dad.
Yeah, you're our fellas are fucking natty. Let's go.
It's fucking, I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't get past the flapjack. Oh, by the way, I've thought of a new conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to love this one.
Go on.
Oh, yeah. Good time.
And I mean, I've got absolutely no facts to back this up, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you. Like,
Nice. Can't wait to hear
when I
it.
say I've thought of a new one, I mean I have thought of this myself.
Oh, you
have
watched
you?
the video on
Oh, this is
TikTok?
dangerous.
No, I've thought of this. So, right,
Ooh.
see these little things here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'm glad I left this in the studio the other week after it died. Is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. I'm off the vapes now. I don't vape anymore. But since I've stopped vaping, because obviously he's like got the cravings for the nicotine.
One of our fans who's good at like editing replaced that V for the R. Thanks.
I've
Since
stopped.
I've stopped raping.
No, so I stopped vaping because obviously, like I've tried to. Honestly, the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to implement genuine change into my lifestyle.
Okay.
So as of the turn of the new year, I was like, I'm going to gradually like wean myself away from nicotine and stuff like that, because I'd like smoked or vaped for like 5 years, 6 years.
Long time.
Like it's gonna have a knock-on effect on my health at some point, and I'm like, I'd rather limit that.
Yeah.
Or at least like I'd rather damage control it as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm still drinking and smoking weed. I'm not a monster. But these little things, these little vapes,
Yeah.
I've got a theory about these vapes.
Okay.
I think,
This is what you were telling me the other night, actually?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think these have been a proper 4D chess play by big nicotine. By big tobacco.
By Big Nick.
Right, by big tobacco, not necessarily nicotine, by the tobacco companies, because smoking years ago was fashionable.
Yes.
Everybody was smoking.
Yeah.
My nan and granddad smoked, whether it was a pipe, a cig, whatever it was.
Poster girls, it was all bifters, weren't it?
Like the Beatles were doing Marlboro adverts back in the day. They were like, Marlboro on a train and that.
Well, did you hear the conspiracy theory about the inventor of Marlboro? He died of lung cancer, didn't he?
Yeah.
Funny that.
So right, so
The fella who made Marlboro cigarettes.
me theory is that as smoking was becoming less fashionable,
He's actually
as he
gone
went back to
out.
the shop, I thought he went for the piss.
I was only messing, you know.
We made him feel bad enough that he
lad.
went back to shop.
I'm not even hungry now as well.
That's why bullying works.
I know. I appreciate it, Jack. Thank you,
Invoices,
lad.
Jack, will reimburse you, lad.
But yeah.
What? Oh, one.
But yeah, so my
thanks,
theory
That
is.
just proved he's bad at making decisions twice.
So my theory is that as smoking became less fashionable, because the dangers of smoking, everybody was very aware of them, so gradually less and less people were smoking, the tobacco companies were making less and less money. I think what they've done is, because I think it's going to come out at some point that these vapes are worse for you than cigarettes. I genuinely think, because like they're not regulated, all these little mad ones, like all these little disposable ones, they're getting made in just mad factories in China where to be fair, everything else gets made, and then they're getting shipped over, and then because obviously they're like bright colours, they're like fucking fruit flavours.
Cigarettes, it's all natural ingredients in it. It's grown from the ground. Obviously,
it's obviously sprayed
it's
with
sprayed
shit,
and that.
but like people
that's
people
pure
were
fucking
chemicals
shit,
and stuff. People were becoming aware of the dangers of smoking, so gradually less and less people were starting to smoke. Meaning the tobacco companies who had spent for a century advertising and building a business were making less and less money. So I think what they did was they released these to the public. It's hit the streets like crack in the 80s.
Okay.
You've got kids who are like 12 walking around with these big fucking 500 puff vapes,
Yeah,
5,000 puff vapes.
Did you see the Blackburn Rovers game the other day, and the cameraman panned to the crowd like a little 10-year-old like that?
10-year-old with an e-looks like just sucking the head off it. So I think what they've done is they've released these so that
That sounds
to get everybody hooked on nicotine as they need, and then it's gonna come out in a couple of years. Well, these have already been out for a couple of years, so it could even be on the horizon. Vapes are, do you know what? And I've dropped it to show solid solidarity. And vapes are worse for your health than cigarettes.
Yeah.
Why have they
So
been
then-
banned now then?
Exactly. So they pull them. They're too dangerous. Everyone's hooked on nicotine. Everyone's smoking again. Because that's what I've been doing.
But they've changed the law on smoking now as well, haven't they?
Oh, have they?
Yeah, you
so
can't-
if you were born
Yeah.
after, I think it's 95 or 2000 or something.
Yeah.
I'll Google it now. You're not allowed to buy ciggies.
Can't buy ciggies anymore.
Oh,
So even
fuck
when
my
you
day.
when you reach 35, if you were born after that year threshold, you can't buy ciggies. It's mad. Well, I'll Google it now.
Yeah,
like,
I was saying this to you the other day though. I've been off the vapes fully now since like what when was it? It was November when I stopped being on the vapes.
The legislation makes it an offence to sell smoked tobacco product to anyone born after the 1st of January 2009. This will take effect in January 2027. So, from January 27, if you were born after the 1st of January 2009, you are not allowed to buy cigarettes.
So they're still selling ciggies though.
So
Still
why
selling.
not just do it now, though? Like, what's the point of going, you can't buy biffers in 3 years?
Because they're waiting for everyone to die, aren't they?
Maybe. I think they're waiting for all the truth to come out about the vapes, and then it's going to be like, oh, well...
Yeah, well, I was saying this the other day because I went for a bevy the other day with work, and I'd had a few, and I was like, a girl in work had a vape, and I was like, oh,
Years
years ago. So and I'm not
But it's
messing.
sharing vapes. How many people get AIDS from sharing vapes?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The AIDS isn't really a problem anymore.
But it's like all that, like I noticed it, like
Yeah.
because I've been off the vapes and everything, like my chest feels normal. I
Yeah.
haven't been coughing or anything, and I had a few goes at that.
No,
And I
you're
was
not.
coughing my head off, and every time I was coughing, it was like fucking blue raspberry slush.
Yeah.
Tasted and everything.
You
I
do,
was-
The thing is, as you mentioned, tobacco's been
you
around.
cough the flavour up. It's disgusting.
Tobacco's been around for years, so we've been able to have the time to understand the adverse effects it has on the human body.
Yeah.
Whereas I know vapes have been around in the form for
These
quite a few
disposable ones
years.
in particular
But-
have only come up in the last few years.
But
though.
if you look at like the timeline from when they were introduced, like it's kind of gradually gone, then it's gone.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fucking
It's just that
rotted.
disposable ones come out like that because I always used to have a normal goth
I
vape
did.
where it used to have
Charge it on your laptop
Remember
and
the
everything.
Camel one I used to have?
Yeah.
Like they were the only things. Like the fella now work now, my boss actually, and he has a big fucking like a Megatron fucking vape.
Yeah.
It's got like a
You
fucking. It's got a
can hear
bigger.
it.
It's got a
You can hear him
bigger.
coming down the hall.
It's got a bigger screen than my phone. Fucking Darth Vader impressions and everything, right? And he just has like lemon tart fucking liquid in it. It stinks like fucking Bake Off in the office all the time.
Yeah, the cake
But the fact that he's got that, I just look at it and go, that's so weird because I'm used to seeing every cunt with a fucking disposable one.
yeah.
Seeing him with this big mad thing like that, fucking.
It almost seems old-fashioned, doesn't it?
I know, if you like the Vape Olympics and all that, where they all do the sports or the fucking.
I want to know who's put that together.
I did a vape Olympics.
Lad, have you seen
He's
it?
got to do all
Blows.
the licks, like,
It's pure competition. Like, you have the fucking. They have a course and like that. Running after like that.
blowing a big hoop and like border collie jumps through it and so.
Why did he throw that to Crufts next year?
A border collie's like in between loads of e-luxers on the floor.
Fucking mad, lad.
Listen,
Well,
they
with
are
it.
sick the way they do it though, you know what I mean?
Well,
They
it's
blow the
cool.
hole and they go, you know what I mean? It goes massive, they're fucking sick of it.
They're like behind, they're going shaping it in there. But yeah, I've decided. Because what I've been trying to do, because I realised, like, it didn't matter how ambitious I thought I was being or whatever, I lacked basic discipline.
Okay.
So, like, if I was like, I need to do this, I was the soundest boss to myself ever. I'd be like, well, can we just do that next week? And I'd be like, well, of course you can. like, sweet.
That's such a good way to put it, you know. I was
Do you
the
know what I mean?
soundest boss to myself ever.
I was like, I need to do this, and I was like, but could I do it in like May? And then I'd be like, I don't see why not. Like, it's the same task. And if you think about it, if you did till you're like 90, May and January, it's only a couple of months.
The task was only to make himself a brew as
Yeah,
well.
that was it. Like, that was it.
Just dead thirsty by
Yeah,
day.
yeah, I feel like, yeah, but I'll wait till now. I get the telly on. So I've been trying to genuinely like be a bit more like disciplined and take me health a little bit.
What have you been
more
doing then
seriously.
to put that into practice?
So, just like little things. So the first one, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I'm still like because I'm still getting like cravings for nicotine every now and again. I'll have a ciggy every now and again, which I mean it's no better, but I'm not smoking 20 a day.
Yeah.
Like when I was on them vapes, I'd have it in my hand, fucking near enough all day.
It's an addiction. It's hard to just slam it shut.
But like I'd be fiddling around with it, like spinning it round in my hand, and then I'd be like, ooh, and then I'd have a go. Like the worst is when I was lying in bed of a night, and I'd just be constantly on my phone or watching the telly, just fucking constantly on this little vape.
Bad,
and but without even thinking about it, because it's just there.
Well, it's a massive part of this podcast. Everyone comments on the fact that you just spin it
Yeah. So it's gone. But
spin a dildo around instead.
That is a tripod. Sorry, tripod. But yeah.
Sorry, tripod.
So I've been like, because one thing I was also like fucking really bad for is I'd eat like one meal a day, and I'd be like that's enough because I'm not hungry.
You can tell.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That's why
I've been making up for him.
Honestly, I'd eat like a meal a day and like just like snack throughout the day, and then I'd be sad, like stupid shit like that. So I've been going and doing 5Ks, and I'm getting them done in like half an hour. So I'm not even hitting bad times.
Oh, that's good times.
I've been making sure I'm eating more. I'm not vaping. So I'm trying to just make little changes that'll have a snowball effect.
And do you know what? Do you know what I'm getting from this? Right, I'm getting that he's getting himself ready and primed for fatherhood. He's getting himself in a fucking prime condition.
That's not what it is. I'll tell you the truth.
Because I'm a fat mess. I'm a fat mess, like, and my kids are gonna be fucking left with no dad soon. Because I'm gonna die of a heart attack, like.
No, honestly, do you know what it is? Do you know what one of my main reasons for it is? One of my main reasons is because I'm thinking, if ever there is an apocalypse,
I need to be able to run.
I've got to be at least out with a zombie.
Like, I'm fucked in a zombie apocalypse, right? I left work the other day, and it's a fair distance to the car park.
It's a big site,
right?
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big site. It's a fair distance. So being a lazy cunt, and if anyone from Euro car parks is listening, this is just made up. I may or may have not been parking in Morrison's car park throughout the day.
Because
it's closer. Right? The only difference is there's a flight of stairs you've got to climb, right? So you come out of work, out of gate one, lad, out of gate one, so down 2 flights of stairs, out of gate one, across the road, through the little under fucking carriage, the bridge, up the stairs into Morrison's car park. It's not that far, right? And I was voice noting someone the other day as I was leaving work. So I'm sending multiple voice notes at different occasions as I'm walking. Intermittently, yeah. And as I got on the top of the flight of the stairs, I had to stop mid-voice note and apologise to the person on the voice note and go, I'm severely out of breath, let me voice note you in a minute. And I was like, you've only walked from your office to the car park. Why are you out of breath talking?
He's belting a taxi.
Lad, I was getting an Uber to get to the car, and I was like, I am finished, you know? Like,
That's honestly
I'm
what
done.
it is.
Like, I'm done.
I was just thinking, like, obviously, like, since I've been, like, 18, I haven't exactly really prioritised my health too much.
Yeah, and
I've been, like,
and it creeps up on you, though, you know, you don't even think about it,
but
you know
it depends what you're doing in life as well, because you see all these people who are, like, pure fucking fitness fucking fiends, and that's their whole life, and you look at it and you go, is it really a way of life that you want to live? Like, is it a lifestyle? Like, to be that disciplined every day, like, you can't enjoy it.
Yeah,
but then, you'd have the other side of the spectrum where you just fucking abuse it.
It's all about compromise, I think.
Yeah, and, like, it's like, because, like, I was in Ireland the other night, and it was raining, it was fucking freezing, and, like, I'd said to myself I was going to go for a run, and I was sitting in Ireland looking outside, and, like, the weather was horrible, and I was like, nah, I might leave it, and then I was like, no. I was like, because it's only going to take me half an hour, at the most 40 minutes. But I think it was like 33 minutes in the end. And it's like all I'd have done if I was just sat in ours for that half an hour is probably went and got a couple of packets of crisps and had a game on FIFA.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, like, I may as well do something that.
But it's benefiting you.
But it's scientifically proven, isn't it? Like, physical activity, it's beneficial for your physical health, but it's also beneficial for your mental health. It gives you a lot of time. It gives you a lot of time to reflect and think and use your space, and it's huge for you. So good on you, lad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working towards. Yeah, I mean, I've been on a couple of runs.
He's gonna turn into Mike Posner and fucking go and turn into like a monk, and he's gonna start walking across the UK in flip flops and everything.
Honestly, like, because it's just that was a big part of it as well. A big part of it
Mike
for me
Posner?
because I love the song about taking the tablet in Ibiza. It's like I've always wanted to do that. But no, like a big part of it was obviously because like your physical health and your mental health is like is goes hand in hand. And
if your mental health is not up to scratch, I think it affects you physically, because I was watching a documentary about people who were dying of cancer, and they reckon the main reason why people who've got like a terminal illness like a cancer or whatever, the reason
they become king.
The reason they can't get out of bed in the morning is not so much to do with the cancer, but it's so much to do with like they know they're gonna die and it's just fucking them up that bad.
The fact not, and I don't want to sit there and talk bad about anyone who's terminally ill and give up, but like they've let it defeat them mentally.
Yeah. Which
like,
you would though. That's just a
like I would as well. Like I don't think I'm mentally strong enough. Like
imagine knowing you were gonna fucking.
Well, me nan died of cancer, and me nan like fucking did fucking chemo and radiotherapy and all these different things, right? And like it impacted her health even more, and she suffered quite bad at the end. And then a few years later, her mum, my great nan, got cancer. And like she was like in her 90s and that, and she was just like, I'm not taking any medications. She went, I'm gonna be dead regardless. She went, I'm
90 odd.
Yeah, I'm 90 odd. She went, I'm just gonna be me and just fucking fight it. And she had a good run with it, you know. Like she didn't look ill or not. Eventually, it got to her, like. But you can just see the difference in it. Like she was like, I'm not gonna let you defeat me, and I'm not gonna take all your medication that slows me down and fucking makes me suffer. She went, I'm just gonna be me until the day it's lights out.
Well, my granddad done the same thing. He died last year. He had pancreatic cancer, and like when he got diagnosed with it, like generally by the time you get diagnosed with it,
quite
like,
late.
You've got 6 months. And like after his diagnosis,
is that always with pancreatic cancer?
It's one of the worst ones you can have. It's and so like generally speaking, by the time you find out you've got it, like you're dead within 6 months. And like he after his diagnosis, like lived for like 18 months, and like he was on and off chemo, and then when it got to a point where it was like it was just making him feel worse. He was like, "What's the point in carrying on?" He's like, if it's gonna,
it just makes you last longer.
And then
but it's not a way of value of life.
Quality,
you know what I mean?
There's no quality there at all. Yeah, because as you said, yes, your lights are on and you're on this planet longer, but
at what cost though, really?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's scary thought.
That's what but like that's honestly what it was.
It's
for me,
more. It's not for you. It's for the family
everyone
members.
Else.
It's for everyone else, because you're suffering regardless.
Yeah.
And it's just so people can say, "Oh yeah, I had you longer."
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
It's like that's all it was for me. I was just thinking, like, obviously, like I've never really prioritized like my health before, and it's like I'm 26 now, so I'm not exactly. If I was like still 21, I don't think I'd be asked. I wouldn't be, because when I was 21, I wasn't asked. So then I'm just thinking, like, I just like, and also your body's so regenerative as well. So it's like,
if you do something now this young,
as long as you look after it, and it's like, because realistically, all it is like it's a vehicle to get you to where you're trying to go.
Of course it is.
So it's like I may as well just try and keep it for a bit.
Service it.
Take it in for an MOT.
Your body's a temple.
It is now, essentially.
Mine is the Taj Mahal.
It's his favourite takeaway by his
Temple of Doom, you know.
But honestly, I've been smashing the 5k. I mean, I say that I've done.
Are you gonna start coming to the gym with
me? Yeah.
Is where we find out there's a new takeaway opened up in fucking the
5k in the gym.
If you get in a taxi there and back, but it's 5k though. But my Strava, I think he's fucking smashing it.
I did that once. I left my Strava on and got in the car. People were like, fucking fast, you.
What is this Strava you've spoken about this twice now?
Strava, it's just a fucking, it's a Tory app, innit? No, it's just to monitor your activity and your exercise. So.
Is that like the Android version?
Yeah. No, it's not an Android version. It's just.
I've got it on my phone.
Yeah.
I love you.
It's just an app. So it's just, you can log activity, so like running, walking, cycling, whatever. And then it's basically a cock waving tool. So.
Look what I've done.
You can save that route. And then you can share it with people on your Strava, and they give you kudos for it and fucking round of applause. And then what people do...
Gary's just sat in a park for half an hour.
yeah, exactly what it is, yeah. With a fucking KFC bucket, isn't it? But then like you can save a route and share that route. People go, I want to go on a bike ride. This route looks good, and they follow your route and all that. It's just
okay.
And then you can have like groups and leagues, and that's what's like competitive. Yeah. So like it happened in our work a while back as like a bit of a laugh. We had it was when I first started, they had it going, like I didn't do any of it because I couldn't be asked. But they had like a competition where it was like running, cycling, and something else, and you submitted your activity every time you'd done it, and there was a leaderboard, and the winner of like fucking the
And he
cycling.
was submitting his walk to and from the car.
Yeah, well, that's what I was submitting that. Car park walking, I don't know where the Morrisons, fuck myself. And yeah, and then like the winner got like fucking bar of chocolate and all that.
Bar of chocolate?
Yeah,
Seems like a sick joke.
Defeating the object, innit?
Like,
Yeah, it was.
you smashed it as a Mackie, you fat cunt.
You
But
dropped
I,
your ass, by the way?
Yeah, about 2 minutes ago.
Fucking hell,
Stinks,
lad.
But I,
Hello, people less stylish than ourselves.
Of course.
not hard.
If you're wondering, love the hoodies or the t-shirts or the other garments, and you're wondering,
That are hidden.
and you're wondering, well, where can I buy them, Bobby? Where can they buy them?
Oh, I'll tell you. You can buy them at whatshappeninccomedy.com/merch.
Whoa!
Ah! Please go on the website.
Just to let you know, whoa, isn't on the URL.
not on the web address.
Just so you know.
It could be.
Because imagine trying to type that in because you don't know how many O's or A's or H's are in the wow! Just letting you know.
Okay, for all the confusion, it's whatshappeninccomedy.com/merch. Please get over there, support us, look like us, be sexy and stylish like us.
Walk around in Fruit of the Loom gear. It's fantastic.
Nah. It's not Fruit of the Loom, but you won't know that unless you buy it. So get over there, whatshappeninccomedy.com/merch. Motherfuckers.
It's not Fruit of the Loom.
Talking about fucking being fat, not doing any exercise. Now I've been working the last couple of Saturdays, and I'm used to sitting on my ass now. Like vast majority of my job at the minute is behind my laptop.
Yeah.
Every now and then I go on the shop floor, but we're going through industrialisation and installation now, so like I'll be on the shop floor a lot more. And I've been in the last 2 weekends, moving robots around from fucking area 1 to area 2 and all
Oh,
that.
have
So yeah.
What have they been saying?
Fucking said, come get Danny, lad.
And rubbing shoulders with
Building my little terracotta army, haven't I, lad? All these robots, lad. And but like, what happens normally is when we have like someone from my team in on the weekend managing the robot move, we have a series of forklift drivers, and we just say to them, right, delegate, right, that robot's got to go there, and you literally just sit there with a clipboard. I hate that. I have to get involved. Obviously, I don't have a license to drive a forklift, so I just got a pump truck, and I was like, right, you move the robot, I'll move the robot cabinets, because I can move them with a pump truck. And I was just fucking flying, and last weekend I done, I think it was 38,000 steps on Saturday morning, right?
Nice.
I done 6 till 2 last Saturday, right? Woke up Sunday morning.
Couldn't walk.
Lad, I felt like I'd been bummed and hit by a Nissan Micra, right? My toes were killing me. I had blisters on all my toes from my steelies, right? I had a blister in between my arse cheeks where I'd been chafing and everything. That's how fat I am, lad. I was a mess, lad.
Bum cheek blisters.
Bum cheek blisters. I had to bend down, ask my bed to look at it. I was like, have a look at that page. She was like, what is that, lad? A mess. Where I'd been pulling the pump truck, all my ribs were all filled and everything. I was like, I need to do something about this. You know?
Yeah,
join us,
I
lad.
am a mess.
Join us.
Join us.
It's like the pair of us are going on a little bit of a health kick.
I will.
Do you know what a
I
big
need it.
thing for me was as well, though? Is like, because obviously that's what we were saying before about like your physical health and your mental health are like part and parcel together. Is it part and parcel? Is that the right term?
It is now.
Yeah. If any of you know what I meant. And like, because I was always wondering as well, like when I was getting proper, like, if something minor would stress me out, that was it. Like if it felt like I physically couldn't like think, like, and I mean that in the most literal sense. If I was stressed about something, and I'd be like, right, okay, let's just try and think about the situation and try and it was like I just. Like, my head wasn't with me, like it wasn't working in tandem with the rest of me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I said to you last night, I've only been doing like a week. I've been making sure I'm eating more. I've been making sure I'm exercising, and like literally after a week, you feel
like
just more aware and more alert.
Just have, and it's different because obviously you don't have kids and that anyway. But is there anything you do, like that is your time, that is your escape, like because obviously. You've got fucking work and everything, you're stressed with all that. I don't know if you want to share it, but you've been going through quite a bit with like the fucking comedy and all that.
It's been
so your head's been up your ass a little bit. So you have issues with mental health and that. Do you have a go-to, which is your escape to go?
Joint and a wank.
Is that what it is, yeah?
No, I don't know.
Play me, lads. Just play me game, lad.
Yeah.
Is it?
I've
Yeah,
got a
that's
career
my
mode
thing,
with Liverpool that I'm 3 seasons deep into, lad, and it's
yeah.
like Salah and Van Dijk are starting to age a bit, so they're gonna have to get let go at the end of the season. But it's been going well.
Man, it's just I hate me PlayStation, lad.
You
Of a
hate
night, so if I get everything done, like especially now, like if I go to work and I'll come back and I'll go to the gym, I'll come and make some food and then just sit in the game for a bit, me.
Yeah.
And then put like telly on the laptop. Oh, I've been watching something, right? and it's making me the biggest fruit ever. And I was telling Danny about this last night, lad.
Listen to this.
You know, like I say all the time on this podcast, I need to stop taking it because it's starting to get to the point where it doesn't sound true anymore. But like, you know, like Meg will throw something on and I'm like, turn this shit off. And then she falls asleep and I'm up all night watching it. I'm not denying it.
Him say that,
no, but that is genuinely how it happens because I always go, don't put this on.
Meg's
and then
like,
I love it.
Off, Bob, and he's like, nah.
Yeah,
no.
No, do you know what I found out now? The reason why I always say to her, don't put this shit on, because I know for a fact I'm going to sit and watch it and I don't want to do it.
Because you're a closet gay.
Lad, I'm the biggest
I've been doing the
fruit
same
ever.
with Love Island. Like, I'm not fucking sitting watching this and then
Nah,
throwing
you
it.
know
I'm
what?
like, I can't believe
used
you
to be
said
like that
that.
with Love Island. We've not watched any of the last two
This
seasons.
All Stars one's really good.
This
you
one
know.
looks decent.
And I hate saying it.
I'm gutted I've not watched it.
Because like I started watching Love
You
Island.
didn't finish talking about what you were saying then, did you?
I'm so sorry, yeah, your show.
I know, how rude.
Sorry, Danny.
So, she's been watching this, watching a program called Vanderpump Rules, yeah? Lad.
Sounds gay.
Listen, it's the gayest, right? And I'm all for
Gay
it.
with the hand gesture.
It's the gayest.
the
No
gayest.
wonder people call me a
Oh my
fruit lad,
God.
but like, listen, I am the
That's
fruitiest
why you
kid
got
ever.
your fruity flapjack.
He is a
before, lad.
fruity don, isn't he?
Yeah, listen, lad, I'm all for it, lad. This program is the
Okay, what's it about?
lad. So,
Because I asked him to explain it to me last night, and all he was doing was going, lad, it's so good. It's one of them where you won't want to watch it. I'm going, okay, well, what is it? And
it
you're going,
does your head in
"Boss,
because
lad."
there's just so much beef on it all the time. Everyone's just shagging each other, but like people, this is my best friend, and then like his best mate's goose and his best mate's bird, and there's just beef and it. So basically, there's a woman called Lisa Vanderpump, yeah, and she was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They think she's still on it now, right? But she's got her own spin-off called Vanderpump Rules. So she owns like 4 or 5 restaurants in LA, but the big loads of people go to them and that. So she done a program about her staff in a restaurant she's got called Sir. So there's like Jackson, Tom, who work behind the bar, who are like best mates, but this Jax is like one of them, tall, muscly, handsome, all the birds want him. He birds up 10 out of 10 birds and then cheats on these birds with other 10 out of 10 birds, and then manages to always just stay with the birds. Like they just, oh listen, I'm so sorry, I'll change and I'm this and that, but he's just a bad cunt. It's like, do you know what it is? It's the same reason why I love watching Love Island. It's because I feel like I'm watching, it's like I'm getting taught like psychology. It sounds, listen, listen, I swear to God, it's like a proper psychology lesson, lad. Like you telling me you've never watched Love Island and like people are carrying on a certain way and you're just like, you've got this or you've got that, there's something mentally wrong with you.
Listen, do you know what? The way society is going, it's going to get to a point where there's going to be a psychology university degree and they're going to be fucking doing case studies on Love Island and everything. I think they are, like.
I will be running a class.
Yeah.
I'll be running
Here
it.
we go.
Georgia Steele, narcissist or sociopath. Know what I mean? What your dissertation on that?
It's Stephen Bear. Look at an example of what not to do.
We're paying 27 grand a year if you got to watch this. Lad,
it's heavy.
You don't know how good.
All right, well, can I
it
just say
is.
something to you then? Because I know you probably won't watch it anyway, but you know, watch it and then let me know.
Okay, for the sake of the podcast,
Do it. Honest to God, right? There's just so much murder on it.
We're back in the studio Thursday.
Watch it for a bit.
So,
What's it called?
I'll watch.
Vanderpump Rules.
I'm not gonna
What's it
watch.
on? Streaming network?
We watch it on
Amazon, did you say?
Prime, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watch it on Prime.
Vanderpump.
Vanderpump Rules.
For the sake of the podcast, I'm not going to watch it full. I will watch a few episodes, and
On
if
Prime.
it hooks me,
Okay. Listen, it gets better and better and better. I swear, I'm not even messing. It does me head and how much I enjoy
11
it. It actually
seasons,
frustrates
though.
me. Lad, it
11
frustrates me to
seasons,
death.
though.
Brother, hey,
It's not
I'm
even
on.
like the
Hey,
start
from
nah,
2013.
lad, I'm only on
got
season
flip phones
7.
and
I'm only on
Motorola
season
razors
7,
everywhere.
lad. I'm still got a long way to go, lad. I can't wait. But it's doing me head, because people who watch it go, oh, have you seen the scandal yet? And I'm like, what scandal? And then I'm going, no, don't tell me actually, because I was wait for it, but what's it got to, it's got anything to do with cheating. Lad, it does me fucking head in. This is why every time she'll put it on and I'll go, don't watch it. And she'll go, no, I want to watch it. And I'll go, no, don't, because you fall a kip and I get invested in it. It does me head in.
I've never known someone to get more invested in anything.
I love it, lad.
You know what my bear does, and it winds me me up to fuck, right? Like, my bed got, like, bad anxiety when I'm watching a show. It doesn't even have to be reality TV, even if it's, like, a fiction or whatever, right? She'll be watching it, and, like, if something's bad happens to a character in it, she has to Google if that character's still alive in real life. Like, if the actor's fine, she's like, oh, the fact they've got 2 kids, it's all right. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I just... Lad. So, like, say fucking Harry, I'm going to use Harry Potter, right? Say Harry Potter's in a scene and it looks like he's going to die. She'll, like, Google if, like, Daniel Radcliffe's still alive and if he's doing all right in life and all that. Like, she's mad, you know.
That's
really? Why though? What piece of mind did she get from that? So, yeah.
So when Hedwig died, she's like, Al's extinct.
Yeah, so she's watching Ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze's on the telly.
Yeah.
She doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
And then goes, oh, fucking hell, I hope he's all right. Googles it, he's dead.
Yeah.
Then what?
It goes off. The show goes off.
Really?
Yeah,
She
she'll turn off, yeah.
Really, yeah?
And, like...
Wait, are you talking reality? Oh no, you're right, because you just said Harry Potter. So it's anything.
Anything.
That's so mad.
Imagine the Harry Potter reality.
But then also...
VANDERPUMP rules.
But if we're watching something and it's getting heavy, like, she needs to know what's happening in the future, because if she doesn't like the storyline, like, she needs to be prepared for it. She doesn't want a surprise.
She's fucking ruining it.
But then she ruins it for me. But her sister's the same, right? Her sister, when she's reading the book, right? So my bird's sister, she's like, my bird's got a fucking bookshelf full of books, and she'll go through it. This book's really good, read it. Her sister goes to the back page and reads how it ends to see if she wants to feel that emotion or not. So she goes, it's a happy ending, I'll read it.
That's so.
She
That's
ruins
so.
the book.
No.
She'd
That's
go for a massage today, wouldn't it?
wank first.
Like, let them just get there. It's a journey.
Hey, that's mad. That's
Mad, innit?
I couldn't do that. I
Mad.
hate people ruining shit for me. You know.
But me,
Hate it.
We had a big argument about it the other day, so I was just like, turn it off. She was like, why? I was like, because you've just Googled what's happening, and I want us to share this emotional fucking experience together.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what
hate
mean?
that. Yeah.
Because you know what's coming and I don't, and you're looking at me
You
while
are,
I'm watching
you know
it.
what, like, you two are so similar, but you hide it better. You're like, I just wanted to share this emotional experience together.
Listen, brother, I'm open
lad,
and comfortable with the
lad,
way I am. Like, I don't give a shit.
No, look, hey, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I
I'm
sob
a
at the
fruit
telly,
lad.
right? But what I do is, when I know I'm about to cry, I try and mask it with this fake laugh. So, like, if there's a scene coming up and I get emotional, I just go...
I've done it with the film Stand By Me. I never watched it. And my
Emotional.
baby was like, have you ever seen Stand By Me? And I was like, nah. She's like, oh, it's one of my favourite films ever. We'll have to watch it. So I was like, sweet, go on, we'll watch it. And then I think it was on my birthday a couple of years ago. So I had like a little gram of mushrooms in my room. Because we didn't get up so much, to be fair. She was like, do you want to do anything? I was like, no. And like, I can't, like, nah.
Let's go on holiday. I get it.
So fucking, she fell asleep. I had this little gram of mushrooms, and then she fell asleep. She didn't eat any, so I was just sitting up on my own there. Ooh, like I wasn't proper tripping, but like I was a little bit heightened. So like the film still had like an hour left. So I'm sitting watching it, and then at the end, I'm sitting there just up on my own, and like, do you know, like when he's like he's writing about his mate, he's like, oh, he ended up going to New York, and then he got stabbed in the neck, and I was like,
What's this?
Stand By Me?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Stand By Me? Where is the author?
At the end.
Yeah.
And he's talking about all the kids growing up and that.
Yeah. And he was.
watched this,
Never watched Stand By Me?
Oh, lad.
Really?
Is that the one where they're all on the train tracks?
Yeah.
I might have watched it years
Bosch film, lad.
Yeah.
I was like proper emotional watching it. But
you just got emotional over the author bit at the end because he got stabbed on. Oh, you were on the mushy. Okay, yeah.
Just that was it. I mean,
I was gonna say I've never tried to Stand By Me. Yeah.
Talking about mushies, I don't know if you've seen any of it recently because it's American and not many people pay attention. Or it's actually Canadian, but you know the way they do like celebrity sort of sports and all that.
Yeah.
Is it not the NFL? NFL's American Football League. What's
NHL.
the
National Hockey League.
Yeah, the National Hockey League. So they just had like their celebrity match.
Yeah.
And like Justin Bieber was playing, and Justin Bieber's been offered a contract by one of the teams because he could have been a professional hockey player when he was a kid, but obviously he went into singing.
He chose to get molested in Hollywood instead.
Yeah, he chose to get molested in Hollywood instead.
He picked the right one.
But he's continued to train, so they've offered him like a low cost contract because he doesn't need the money, and it looks like he's gonna do it as a little bit of a break from music for a year and do like this contract with the hockey team.
That'd be shit.
But anyway,
that's
talking
cool,
about
man.
mushrooms, Michael Bublé done it.
I seen it.
Yeah,
I
he does a press conference and he was like, my mate said I was microdosing, and he was like, I'm fucking tripping here.
I've seen it. Funny as
funny,
well.
man.
Yeah, it's Michael Bublé just tripping on a big conference thing, and he's just like chuckling.
That's
Yeah,
so
like-
funny, man.
watch a lad, it's just
And
hilarious.
Michael Bublé, right, is very quickly becoming one of the coolest men alive.
Yeah.
I watched this thing with him. It was like a little clip of an interview that he did, and he was saying like the house he owns and he's got all the land. He's like, obviously, like, it cost us a lot. He said it cost a lot, but like not as much as it maybe should have done. Like, it needed work doing to it and that. He said, but like, he's like, I don't like going out partying. He said, so what? He said, when I was buying my property, he said, I just wanted to buy somewhere that was big enough for like me and all me and my buddies to just hang out and just like they got like little like golf holes and shit like that. He went, we'll just eat a gummy, like a little edible. And we'll just hang out on like on his big complex for the day. Sick, lad.
My biggest claim to fame is Michael Bublé. So I used to work in the Echo Arena.
Yeah.
And used to see celebrities all the time. You were told, not to approach them, not to fucking go up to them. You get a warning and all that. And I had this lad with me, Jordan. He was relatively new in the role. I think he was like 3-4 days in. And I was stock supervisor in there, and the main storage unit was like downstairs next to the fucking artist village and all that, right by the loading bay. So we were taking stock across the loading bay, and Michael Bublé was in the loading bay with his team having a game of table tennis. They had the table tennis table.
Sick.
And as we're walking, you clock it and you go, oh yeah, there's someone there. This Jordan kid was just like, oh my God. Is Michael Bublé like that? Michael Bublé just seen him like fucking stargazing and was like, look at that, fucking love it, lad. He's like, come here, lad. He's like, am I allowed, lad? Am I allowed? And Bublé's like, of course you're allowed. He went, why wouldn't you be? And I was like, oh, we get told to avoid artists, we can get a written warning. He was like, fucking mate, do you want a game of table tennis? We were like, yes, Sam.
Shut
So we
up.
had a game of doubles, me and Jordan, Michael Bublé, and one of his fucking entourage.
That's
sick.
That's cool as fuck.
Got a written
that.
warning for it, but I was like,
Wait,
That's
man,
weird.
you got
Yeah.
to play table tennis
Yeah.
with Michael Bublé.
got smashed like, but still. Fucking boss, lad.
Let him win.
Should I just threw the fucking little rat back and oh, you're a dickhead. Beat
Get
me, lad.
sacked.
And you know, lad, right, table tennis.
Well, harder than it looks.
I'd like to think I'm a little bit of a shark at table tennis as well.
Really,
like
yeah?
In card leaning up
Do you
in
hit
the
them
Arab Chapel,
slides and that?
I'm quite good at it. No, I'm not a
Put
fucking...
top spin on so
I'm
it
not a-
doesn't bounce high enough to hit
I'm
it
not like
back.
Chinese level good.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm half decent. But I literally only learned the other day because in work, we've got a supplier who we go and visit in the Midlands. They're building our facility for us. And when we go for meetings, they've got a breakout area and they've got a table tennis table. So their staff play on break all the time. So a couple of times when we've been down there having reviews and there's a lot of paperwork that's got to go on at the end of the review. So I've said, so it's normally me who has to do the paperwork. So I've said to like the project manager of VDL, I've gone, game of table tennis, loser has to do the paperwork. And he's gone, yeah, go ahead, sound. So
sick,
we'll
yeah.
go and have a game. And as I said, I've played for years. Yeah.
He does that save where you go.
Lad, I do. I do, lad. Lad, I stamp me right foot. I stamp me right foot when I do it. I go. But I turned around and I went, what is the reason for the black and the red side? Didn't know this. One's for speed, one's for spin.
What?
There's
What?
physically different, like fucking composition or whatever
What's what,
to the material. I can't remember, to the material. One side is for speed and one side is for spin. Lad, yeah, the difference.
Well, I didn't know that.
I
Yeah.
just thought one team was red and one team was blue.
Yeah.
Red car and the blue car had a race.
I never knew it was anything
Yeah.
to do with like tactics.
In table
'Cause you wouldn't
tennis-
get enough time in between hitting a shot and then it returning to flip your
Spin
fucking
it.
paddle.
Yeah, we'll go.
And when do you make that decision of, oh, do I want speed on this or do I want spin? After he's hit it, have you got that quick of a reaction?
Don't know.
I think that's why it's a predominantly Asian sport, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah. Black rubber is softer, tackier, and has longer lasting tackiness, while red rubber is harder, expands easier, feels thicker,
So
is
the red's
faster,
for your
less
speed.
tacky, and has less spin. So yeah, so your red is for speed, your black is for spin.
Oh,
Mad,
shit.
innit? Mad, innit? Madness.
That's mad.
That's gay.
It is a bit, but,
It is, but
see, I never knew that at all. I remember we going to Tenerife years ago. Me, Jack, my mum and dad went to Tenerife, little family outing. And there was a table tennis table on like the hotel complex
Yeah.
where we were staying. And like I made mates with these two like German lads there. Because when I was in school, I'd done German.
Yeah.
So like I could speak like enough German to like converse with them. And
He's mentioned this before,
Well,
and
have
you
talked
had the
about
exact
this-
same reaction.
You have talked about this before. Yeah, you have.
What?
Because I remember to pulling the exact same face.
Yeah.
There's no way you were speaking German. So he's just there going,
Schnitzel.
Is that your best
It
impression
was
of
probably
German?
better than whatever you were saying to actual German people.
Go on, what are you saying?
Okay. Ich heiße Daniel. Ich wohne in Wisten. Ich liebe... No, wait.
Are you just changing stuff
No.
to V?
No.
Hello?
Ich...
Wat voor is Favi?
Ich habe einen Bruder und...
Wait.
Get the
I'm gonna
translate
go.
up.
Stop.
I
I'm
can
gonna go.
sing Happy Birthday in
I'm gonna
German.
go on Google Translate, and you are gonna talk into this phone,
Go on then.
right?
What? Okay.
Yeah,
Go on
okay.
then. Go on.
Okay.
And you can't say Hazy Fiore.
Well, then leave it.
Ready?
Ich heiße Daniel. Ich wohne in Wisten. Ich habe einen Bruder.
My name is Daniel. I live in the deserts. I hate my brother.
Oh no.
I hate the brother.
Oh no. I was supposed to say my name is Daniel.
I live in the
I
desert.
live in Wisten. I have a brother. Lad, that's
It's still
fuck you,
German.
lad. Fuck you,
Why are you
lad.
still speaking German there, though?
Yeah. Ich liebe dich, Deutschland von Hause, Götter.
Yeah, listen, shush, listen, ready? Ready?
My name is Daniel. I live in deserts. I hate a brother.
I live in desert. What one do you
Ich
live in?
heiße Daniel. Ich
Sahara.
wohne in Wüsten. Ich hasse einen Bruder.
Lad, that's funny. That.
Thank you.
But no, yeah, that's what you said, but the translation was,
Geen
Hi, I'm
brother.
Danny.
Well, it's obviously misheard me then.
I live in the desert.
It is misheard
There's
me.
a lad.
I speak
There's a lad in our
crisp,
school.
perfect
There's a
German.
lad in our school in his Spanish oral exam. Give his teacher the boss tune.
Yeah.
No.
In Spanish.
He had the Spanish oral exam and he...
Hola, hola.
It's that.
Hola. Buenos días.
And he said, my name is Sean and I live in a football pitch. That's what it translated to.
I'd rather
See,
live in
it was
the
like
desert,
that.
me.
We was- So have you seen this the other day? It was announced that there's going to be a change to GCSEs going forward, where your English GCSE doesn't have to be handwritten anymore; it can be typed, which is going to be annoying. Because imagine like in a fucking quiet test centre, and you just got fucking fat fingers like that.
Yeah.
But like, we were talking about like the change. We were laughing because our Mark.
But wouldn't that be easy though? Because if you spell something wrong, you
Yeah,
can
spell
just...
check it. Yeah. So our Mark, when he was doing his GCSEs, he broke his arm a few weeks before his exams. So he couldn't write.
Boss, yeah.
So we had to have a teacher to write for him,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Probably not the fact also that he was going through mourning his dad to suicide, so his head was up his arse anyway, because
Yeah.
my half had done it a few weeks before his exams as well.
Selfish.
But
Yeah,
I know,
but-
very selfish. But our Mark, I think he got like quite a few fucking E's and fucking U's on exams because he was shit. But on one of his exams, right, I think it was maths, and he'd give an answer to the question, and the teacher would go,
Sick.
No.
and he'd go, oh, what about this? And she'd go, no. And in the end, she just write an answer down. And he ended up getting like a C or something. It was
Boss.
the only GCSE he got. Like, she was just like, you're
The only
fucking
two
stupid.
GCSEs I actually like officially passed with a grade C or above was drama and English.
Drama,
I
not
done
a
I
surprise.
I passed everything with seeing it, but the only ones I didn't do was science. No, not science. RE, because I refused to do the test because there was the I was
Who was
doing
your
it.
RE
I
teacher?
was. I don't want to be.
Moses.
Don't want to be saying no names, but she was blonde. You wouldn't have known her. She was.
She's new?
Yeah, she was new. You wouldn't
Okay.
have known her. But I just refused to do it. I was doing it more of like a political standpoint, but it weren't. It was just
No,
the
I won't be
teachers all.
forced to believe in things I don't want to believe
Yeah, the
in.
teachers all just done me like all the RE teachers done me head in. Like, and they
The RE
always used to.
department was grim, like.
Oh, they always used to like you'd say anything, and there was like I remember it was like a
Get you right now.
couple of weeks before we fucking finished, and they were like bring in films that we can watch because there's no work.
She
But like
brings in Vanderpump.
yeah,
Watch
but
this
like,
myth.
but she was like films that like got in relation to God and that. So I was like, yeah, sound. So I brought in.
Bruce Almighty.
No, lad, I brought in Team America World Police and said,
Is that the puppet one?
yeah, and said, it's about like people understanding the Muslim religion. And she was like, oh, that's great. So she put it on, and obviously, lad, come on, they were 69 and everything.
Yes,
People
I mean,
were
like,
all like little fucking Muslims running around with like patchy beards with turbans on, and they were shouting Allahu Akbar everywhere, blowing loads of stuff up. I got absolutely flipped on. Oh my
I'm not
word!
surprised, lad.
Like
No,
not like people were coming
a
in.
race
Like,
crime, though.
people
Such
were
politically incorrect.
people were coming in like people were coming in with like what's that film that Mel Gibson done? the fucking Passion of Christ and whatever. People coming in with shit like that, and I was like, nah, Team America, because everyone knew what it was. People were going, no, that's the best one. We want to learn about the Muslim religion. So you're like, throw that on.
That's
But
hilarious.
even stupid
Islam.
Yeah.
shit. I remember in
the Muslim religion.
I want to learn about the Muslim Catholics. I want to learn about the Muslim Jesus.
well, that's what she said. She said
Imagine he
religion.
just brought in a self-tape for the 9/11 bombing. This is religion, miss. Planes.
But that's what she said. She said religion. So I thought, well, it's sort of
It
about
is,
religion.
but it
you
is
know what I
though.
mean?
It's just...
And then they 69 halfway through it. Have you seen the extended version of that?
I don't think I've actually seen the film.
Listen,
It's
Team
not
America World Police is so... It's fucking... You know who made it, don't you? The ones who made South Park.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
right,
can imagine
okay.
how bad it is. Like, so there's a scene where they're goosing,
Yeah.
but it starts off very slow and like, and they're rubbing each other's face, and then next thing he's porking and like doing 69 and doing all mad positions. But there's an extended version where like she like shits on his head and that. That's not in the film, but lad, it's so funny, lad. He's just sitting there like with his mouth open and just like fucking just up his shit lands on his head and he's going, oh.
You're an
so
Ari
funny,
of 15 years of age watching this.
so funny, lad.
The only... I got a D in geography. Because like, I love geography, right? I was fucking a proper little rock nonce. I love like fucking rocks and all that. Like.
Isn't that geology?
And that's geography as well. I was lad, I loved it, lad. Fucking rivers and everything, lad. It was sick. Like, Rockbow lakes everywhere and that. I love my flags, I love my capitals. Like,
Carry big donkey and Shrek.
I love-
That's a nice boat. I like that boat.
I like that about it.
Lad, I like geography. So, but in geography in school, I think the exam was 40% of your grade and your coursework was 60% of your grade, right? So, what was our coursework on, lad? Ormskirk.
Fuck off.
Lad, we had to go to Ormskirk, right? And do
You got a
like...
tea in Ormskirk.
Lad, we had to go to Ormskirk and walk around doing like a survey with people of why they've moved to Ormskirk and sort of understand like fucking people coming in.
How's
And
that geography?
lad, it was shit. So 2 of us or 3 of us just went to Mackey's and sat in Mackey's for like 6 hours
Yeah,
while
no
everyone
way,
else was walking around Ormskirk. And I just didn't submit it, lad. So
That's a terrible-
I
I did that.
got a D, lad.
Oh,
That's not a good exam.
Listen to this.
terrible.
When I was in like year 7 or year 8 or something, they were saying like, what's your personal like beliefs in God? Like, what are the things that make you believe and whatever? I didn't have a fucking clue, lad. Like, I was like, I don't fucking know. Like, it's the Bible. I don't know.
I argue with my kids constantly over it because, like, obviously they're kids and they're in Catholic schools and all that. So, like, they believe in God. And I don't. Like, I'm a massive fucking fan of religion anyway. And I believe more in science. So, like, fucking everyone's here through fucking evolution and all that. Whereas the kids, like, argue with me, no, God, Jesus put us here. And I'm like, no, we never. Like, God and Jesus are fucking gimps.
So this is what we had to say what our beliefs was, and people were coming up with chicken because I didn't know what to write. So I was putting down like the reason I believe in him was like when it's thunder and lightning, I believe it's God farting, and when it rains, I believe that's him having a wait. Stupid shit, lad. Yeah.
Just started to be funny.
It wasn't even trying to be funny, but it was
God
just like I didn't know what else to put. Best believe my teacher
When
made
it's
me
thunder
go
lightning,
to
that's when
the-
he's clapping his bird's ass everywhere.
I
Like.
had to go to the headmaster's office and read out my full thing in front of him.
Do you know, looking back on
That's
school,
hilarious.
right?
It's so
Sometimes
stupid.
I'm convinced teachers just do things for a laugh.
Bro, that's
course,
absolute
you know.
power trip, lad.
No, I don't even
Absolute
think it's the power tip. I think it's just funny.
It is funny.
Like, imagine being the headmaster
Yeah,
and
alright.
15-year-old you, I've been sent here to read you this. And he's like, who sent you? Fucking miss whatever. And he's like, right, okay.
And then they go back to the staff room. Yeah,
and did he come and read you that before? Oh, he's a little gimp.
yeah.
Like, you know
Oh
what
no,
I mean?
I
That
found the
definitely
funny
happens.
I
Yeah,
found the funny
yeah,
side of
yeah.
that then.
Did you see the kid in the wheelchair before they put him in the lift and pressed all the buttons? Like, fuck him. Just walk, lad.
Just put pins in front of his wheels, got punctures everywhere.
I used to fucking Ari. I didn't mind Ari because I liked the debating side of things, but then to sit there and go, let's debate this, and you debate it, and then it get to the point where I'd get sent out the class.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, well, you can't say it, but it's a debate.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a masturbate, I love it.
I remember I was talking about the Immaculate Conception. I was like, listen, are you sure that she just didn't blag that? She just weren't getting goose by someone else and didn't want to tell Joseph? Oh, my
What?
word, lad. Fucking
Listen,
never seen
in
that.
That's
it,
a conspiracy at its finest.
Exactly. But I was thinking of this shit before I
Big
even knew
tobacco.
what a conspiracy was.
Yeah. She was out vaping in town, lad.
Big Catholics. You know what I mean?
Listen, lad, big cathedrals, fucking cathedral city have come in here. Big bag of cheddar and said, she's not getting shagged.
She loves a bag of cheddar, lad.
No, man.
She was definitely slag though.
Yeah.
I didn't mind Ari in school, like, cause I did find like the debate side of the lesson interesting, but it was like,
But I did and it didn't because it was a debate and then it was, oh, well, I don't really believe in it. And it was like, well, you can't say that.
Get out
It's like,
then.
why can't I? Because you're in a Catholic school. Like, why are you making me debate then?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the fucking point.
Well,
Yeah.
what's the point having a debate?
No point.
I was a little cunt in school because we used to do a lesson called
PHSCHE.
Yeah.
What's that?
It was
It's
like
like social
life
studies and all,
lessons,
yeah.
lad, like shit.
I see
like,
what it actually stands for.
Yeah,
I've never had that.
Yeah.
Is that because my social
No, we
and
did
life
it.
is
We did
so
it
on-
at Carlian.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Um,
So far advanced. It doesn't
yeah,
take it.
no, that
Makes sense.
Personal,
that's what
social,
it
health,
was.
and economic education.
That was it.
You
But
can,
like,
oh, that teaches you our taxes and shit.
but like a big part of the lesson was like you'd bring up like a social matter,
Yeah.
and then you'd be like, okay, who thinks this, who thinks that? Okay, well, you go there and you go there, one by one. You're going to present a point and you're going to debate it amongst each other. And I just used to disagree with whatever the majority was saying, just for the sake of arguing with them. So like, it could have been something as stupid as like, we all have to pay taxes, and I'd be like, well, actually, we don't. You can go off grid. You can live a self-sustainable lifestyle. Like 13. And like, how'd you do that? I was like, well, I'm not really here to answer questions. I was like, I'm more just here to just debate with you.
I'm just gonna tell you, right? There's gonna be a TV show coming up soon, right? Where you have to fucking escape getting chased for like 30 days, right? That's the start of it. Like, there's gonna be fellas in Volvos chasing you, right? Haven't you watched it?
No.
What's that? What's it called?
Hunted.
Hunted. That's it. You haven't watched the Hunted? You've never watched it?
I've actually never watched Hunted.
Lad, so basically, right? I think it's on Channel 4.
I know what it's about. But
What
I've
they do,
never
it's on
watched it.
Channel 4. So they get volunteers. So say you volunteer, right?
Yeah.
They give you. Did they give you the money?
Okay, I've never
I
watched
think
it,
they give you
don't
250 quid at the start, right? They give you 250 quid, and you've got to last. I'm gonna say 30 days. I can't remember the exact numbers. You've got to last 30 days without being caught by these hunters, right?
Easy.
And you just go off grid.
You
so
say
like
that though, but they're like, aren't they like X, like fucking?
they're all like X
MI6
fucking
and all
MI6 and all
madness?
that. So they do celebrity versions, like where celebrities have gone and done it now. So as soon as you use your credit card or your bank card, bang, they get electronic fucking signals to go right there. Yeah, they use ANPR cameras. They watch it everywhere you go. So you've got to stay fucking. You've
Off
got to
the map.
evade being hunted for
Gotta
like
stay off
30
the
days, and then you
map,
win like 50 grand at the end of it and stuff.
What?
It's
Yeah.
a fucking good
This
show.
program's
You
still
gotta,
on.
you gotta get, you gotta get to the evac.
Yeah, you got to get to a location.
So
then
you can
there's
still
that
apply
kind
for
of
this
other
program.
Yeah, but there was a on have a word. They had a guest on a few weeks back, and they were talking about game shows, and he mentioned this, and he went, I'd go to the bank, withdraw the 250 quid, and then go catch me. He went, because 250 quid better after I watch yesterday. He went, there's free money in my
I
ass.
suppose.
He went, I'm not going to be fucking in Vegas for 30 days, lad. I've got
But then
250 quid.
where'd you sleep in there?
You've got to like fucking
Yeah, like, you don't-
sleep rough or
Yeah, like camping. and shit, like,
camp. Like some people take a tent and a sleeping bag with them. Like you're allowed a backpack. That's it. Some people try and fucking go to friends and families and that. But yeah, caught out.
There's
It's
loads,
heavy, lad.
lads,
Yeah,
loads of
it's
different
heavy.
stuff. Well, speaking of game shows, I was telling you about this last night, which you still need to watch, by the way. Have you watched The Traitors?
No,
Oh,
I've seen
lad.
clips of it. Not watched it.
This second season of The Traitors,
Really
one of the
good.
kids on it just plays an absolute blinder.
Blinder.
You need to watch it.
He's the one who
Unbelievable.
wins it.
I
Because
would say no more.
I seen a clip of the winner. Like
Oh, okay.
How
Well, I
long
would
have
say
we
no
been
more.
recording for, you? An hour and 5?
Hour and bloody
An hour and
5 minutes.
five.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think because you've got places to be, Gary.
Yeah, let's go.
And it is just, fuck!
I know.
It's a Sunday.
It's Sunday morning.
It's a Sunday morning.
So interestingly enough, before we go, we come to the studio on Thursday night, which is when we usually come to the studio. Plan out. We haven't recorded in a week. It's been 2 weeks. We haven't recorded. We took a little bit of a well-needed break. So we're like, we'll come back in Thursday night. We'll start recording again. Get back into it. And then I was like,
You dropped your shit again, lad?
Yeah, sorry.
Fucking hell, what's the matter with you?
smells like cum.
So I was like, I gave the memory cards to Ben last week, so Ben still has the memory cards. So we got
And
it.
Ben wasn't
Ben
here, by
wasn't
the way.
here.
Ben was...
Yeah, so Ben's back in Morecambe. Very selfishly decided to go back home. And then I was like, we haven't got the memory cards, so we can't record. Ben's got them. And we were like, fuck. All right, well, we'll just come back Sunday. We'll figure out a way to do it. And I got home.
I had to buy adapters for a hard drive to fit into the ATM system to record. Them adapters came yesterday. I collected them from my mother's this morning. Got into the studio, as I start plugging this adapter into the ATM system, Daniel's brother Jack says, "Oh, by the way, Daniel's got the memory card there. He had them Thursday. They were in his coat pocket all along."
The coat that I had on.
So, but in Daniel's defence, we engaged conversation with Ben, and Ben was like, "Oh, sorry, boys. You can use a hard drive." Ben, you should have known you didn't have the memory card.
I went to get them off him the other week, but I in my head I thought I went to give them to him. So I've been like, oh, fuck, thinking, well, we can't just go into Ben's flat. That's breaking and entering. There's a whole thing around that.
The whole thing.
And then I got home and I went to get my earphones out my pocket the other day, and I unzipped my pocket and went, oh. I was like, oh dear.
Oh dear me.
But yeah, boys, I've had a great time.
It's nice to be back.
We're back with weekly episodes, fortnightly Patreon episodes,
Boom.
and everything in between, because we are getting some specials and shit sorted. Like Danny said, we took a fucking well-needed break. We had a lot of discussions and a lot of shit.
If you want to hear about like why we had a little break, there is a little video explanation over on Patreon, patreon.com/what's happening pod for all of you who aren't already on the Patreon, all of the scum. So thank you for joining us again. We're glad to be back. We're glad to have you back with us. We will see you in the next one. Ta-ra, we love you.